In 1952, when I was 7 years old, my parents moved from Calistoga to Benicia and enrolled me at St. Catherine's Academy, a private school run by the Dominican nuns. I had never heard of nuns, let alone seen one. I was petrified from my first day at St. Catherine's, and by the end of the first month, I was hiding behind the sofa every morning, begging not to go to school. I told my mother that my second-grade teacher, Sister Genevieve, was torturing me because I didn't print my Y's with a curved tail, but with a straight tail, the way I had been taught in public school. My mother said she would straighten out Sister Genevieve in short order, and appeared at St. Catherine's after school that very afternoon. Sister Genevieve sat me in the hallway, and they disappeared behind the enormous mahogany doors of the nuns' reception parlor. I sat chuckling, waiting for the screams of pain that my mother would cause this strange woman who dressed like a penguin but was secretly a Bengal tiger. 30 minutes later, the doors opened and the two of them emerged arm in arm, laughing. My mother had made a new best friend, and I was now teacher's pet. 45 years later, upon returning to California from the East Coast, I decided to look up Sister Genevieve. I found her at the Dominican nuns' retirement home in San Rafael. She was now 86 years old and used a walker, but her green eyes still sparkled, and her laugh was the laugh of the 23-year-old nun whom I had last seen in 1956. She told me that she had been trying to track me down for years. We visited for 3 hours, and I was able to tell her at last that she was the most important teacher in my entire educational experience, and that she was responsible not only for setting me on a course for professional success as a writer, but also for sparking the religious faith that gave me strength and hope my entire life. Near the end of our visit, she reached into a canvas bag attached to her walker, retrieved a letter opener, and handed it to me. Her name was printed on the opener's bamboo case in gold letters. I gave her a puzzled look, and she said with a glint in her eyes, "You gave that to me for my birthday in 1952, and it has been on my desk every day since then," just as St. Catherine's Academy and Sister Genevieve have lived in my heart and mind every day since I was 7.